My name is James Williams Jr. This is Comfort Hacker number 2. This video topic is not for children, but it will probably be advised that you let your children watch this at a certain age. If they are over the age of 4, you should probably sit down and watch it with them. You should probably take this as serious as possible. I'm going to try to be as serious as possible because I'm going to make a 2-part video. So the first part is about children and molestation and things of that nature. I will do my best to keep this as PG-13 as possible, which means I'm going to do everything I can to not swear. Alright? And that's going to be difficult for me because I am a cusser. So let's begin with this. A lot of children don't know how to tell people when they've been touched in a particular spot, in their less than comfort zone, or they don't feel comfortable. And children are easily confused. Children are easily groomed or molded into what we want them to be. God, I hope I'm putting this out right. It's a whole lot easier to convince a child that the child has made a mistake and that it is a child's fault. And the children don't know that it's not their fault. And until we express to them that it is safe to talk to us about anything, where they can sit down beside you. I'm like, hi, Daddy. This being a child. I really don't like it when you touch my chest. Or when you caress the insides of my legs. I don't like that. I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable with that. Now, most fathers do not do that with their children. I am one of those people, when I change my niece and nephew's diapers, I do it like this. And everybody's laughing. It's like, why do you not look at them when you change the diaper? I said, if there's no shit in the diaper, because when I check the diaper, that's as close to me looking at them as possible. When I check the diaper, if there's no doo-doo in the diaper, then we're good. It's really, I've been changing Pampers forever, so it's not like I don't know how to change a pamper. I can damn near change the shit blindfolded. Pick them up, slide the clean pamper under, open it, so then I can take the tabs off, snatch that pamper out, put the other pamper on, put the damn pamper to the side, put the tabs back on, turn back, putting the onesie back on, and then fixing the child, put the pants back on. I do that all the time. I never, ever take more than a passing glance when it comes to changing the pamper. I'm 44. I've learned how to change pampers without having to actually look. That's what they make your nose for. Alright? If you can smell the kid's crap, you check the side of the pamper. If there's a little rim around it that's not the color of their skin, then you know you have a problem. It's called poop. Then you kind of have to look, because you want to make sure you clean it all off. If God knows you don't want the poop on you or anything else. So then you have to look. But when you're tending to a child, you have to tend to a child at a comfortable level that the child can be trusted. And kids do crazy stuff, so you have to monitor them often. But never in your monitoring. After the kid is like 3 or 4, you no longer need to go to the bathroom with them unless you have to wipe their butt. I don't do wiping butts. It's bad if the kid's in Pampers. That's like not an option. You don't really have a choice there. But if the kid's not in Pampers, you let their parents do it. Now, if their parents aren't there, you wipe their butts with the door open so that if anybody passes by, you have an extra set of eyes. That way you can't really get yourself into any trouble. Now, I say that for a reason because a lot of people are victims of molestation due to the lack of not having more than one person in the room with the babysitter or whatever. And then your kid won't really know how to tell you what happened, because most kids at the ages of 2 to 4 can't really talk very well. So they don't know how to express what they feel or what has happened to them. And you need to teach your children by the time they're 3 what is a good touch and what is a bad touch. And to teach them that some family members you can trust, some family members you cannot. And it's just that simple. Or, here's a tip. Don't have kids, or have a job where you can take the kid to work with you. Like if jobs offer daycare services, take them up on it. It might cut your check in half, but it's for your child, so it's totally worth it. All right. The thing with children is that children don't know how to talk to adults. They don't know how to express themselves, and the fact that the number one thing that kids are afraid to sit and talk with you about the situation. They can demonstrate with puppets, toys, and shit like that, but they are truly afraid. And fear is not something that a child really has control over until they reach a certain age where they no longer give a shit. You know, when they become those crazy kids that ride bicycles and do skateboarding tricks and shit. Yes, that's a confession. I used to be one of those crazy kids that I didn't really know what fear was. I tried to fly when I was 5. I still have the scar over this eye somewhere in this thick hair. There's a scar there from when I thought I could fly. So no, I've never been a victim of molestation. But I do know some victims of molestations. And, you know, after meeting them and growing up with them, and they are in my family, they're not in my biological family, but that does not make them any less family. After learning about that, you know, I wanted to kill the person that made this person their victim. I will leave their names off. But, you know, that person is never going to be safe from me. If I ever meet them face to face, that person is never going to be safe from me. You don't do that to kids. And you damn sure don't do it to your own goddamn kids. And that is why this is so important. And I'm sorry for cussing. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not going to go back and erase this. But, you know, the thing with that is that if we don't teach our kids that that shit is not okay and that they can come to us, then that's how it's going to be. And kids will never come to you for anything because they'll be afraid to tell you what's happening in their life. You want to give your kid that comfort. You want to give your kid the ability to believe that you will keep them safe. And that's another thing that a lot of their tormentors always threaten your life and tell your kid, well, I'm going to kill your dad, or I'm going to kill your mom. If you tell anybody, I'm going to kill this person or that person. I'm going to kill your sister, or I'm going to kill your brother. And we have to teach the kids that, you need to tell us anyway. We'll take care of it after that. Don't be afraid to tell me that somebody told you that they were going to kill you if you didn't let them stick their finger in your butt or something. No. Don't be a victim. Don't let fear victimize you. But kids are kids. They don't know. They don't know that we're not invincible. They don't know that we are invincible. But they do know that the violence of the world does exist. It's up to us to make the world just a little bit more French fries and roses and buttercups instead of bullets and dead bodies lying everywhere. I'm James Williams Jr. Have a talk with your kid. I'm not the guy to give you the right advice on this, but there are crisis numbers that can help you. I do not know those numbers. You'll have to Google them for yourself. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Take care of your kids. The second part of this video is coming up. That part is not for children. Be seeing you.